Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. Quick look here at Matic, seeing what's going on. This is an unfortunate circumstance, right? Most of the market is unfortunate at this moment. So we're just going to basically be looking at bigger picture stuff, kind of seeing what the larger retracement levels might look like, key level supports, etc. And I'll go ahead and again post a playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord if you're kind of unfamiliar with the fact that I do that. Okay, so again, check that out if you haven't already. Also be sure to check out our Discord, free group there. Awesome group of folks. If you're considering a premium membership, we also took some monster profits here from ICP 185 in 11 days, 232% from SKL yesterday at 10 days. Then of course, all these stop losses got hit, but these are all triggered after taking profit. Okay, so we took 80% profit at least on all these trades before they cashed in. So I do not mind hitting a stop loss afterwards because the stop loss adjusted to break even by default. So cool stuff there. Also OGN 104 today and 40% in 2 days on RDNT. Some coins are taking off, Matic not one of those. So we're going to look at this here and kind of see generally what's going on here next. So daily time frame, we quickly look at the moving averages. We're barely holding above the 20-day. Sorry, that's the 50-day SMA. We're tentatively below the 20. I say tentative because we have 4 hours left on trading here today, so this isn't really set in stone yet. But ideally, we're going to close at about 86.5 or higher to be able to kind of maintain this lower support level. If we close below, just say 85 cents, then we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be below some moving averages and not in good shape. You can see the price wicked all the way down to the 100-day SMA, so somewhat of a support level down there in the 73 to 70 cent range. Let's quickly look at the back-end data here as well and kind of see what Matic has to offer too. Just getting some understanding on larger time frame. This is basically 1 month's worth of liquidation. So we can see 82, 76 and 73 all got swept at one time. So it's pretty massive level of liquidation. Shorts at 110 are sitting pretty. I wouldn't be too concerned with a short if you have one open right now. Let's take a look though at the moving averages here and kind of just double check. First of all, the MACD, it's a moving average convergence divergence. When the 12 intersects with the 26 in a downward fashion, typically a sign that the price is going to shift gears. So at this point, now we can kind of confirm bearish sentiment for this coin. Now again, it's not 100%. We haven't closed the candle yet today, but it's seeming fairly likely. The RSI is under 50. We can see a lot of bearish signs here, okay? So I'm not convinced to take a long position with this coin. And again, all the more reason to not just take a long position because it's a dip. If you're going to take a long, of course, make it a spot buy, add to your bag. At this point, though, it doesn't feel like it's going to continue higher. We got some strong resistance levels above us. All moving averages are above the price action. That's not a great sign. Previous resistance at 95, still holding strong there, or previous support turned resistance. We can expect 95 to continue to hold. I'll update our fibs as well and kind of send out, once again, on our playout chart what's going on there. But at this point, really, MACD is diverging. We are below 30 on the RSI. This is less common for a lot of coins right now because we've been below 50 for a while, so we've confirmed bearish. Ultimately, what we want to see is the money flow index and the RSI to kind of swap place, and that's typically a good consideration for a long. Right now, it's a little premature to buy the dip, honestly, because Bitcoin could keep pulling back. Again, we just want to expect the worst, hope for the best, and if you miss out an opportunity, so what? You get the next one. There's tons of opportunity. The market is filled with it. I wouldn't concern yourself with being so dead set on a long or a short position right now. It's okay to just relax, pump the brakes, take it easy in trading. You don't have to trade like a crazy person all day, every day. Okay. I say that a lot in my videos because we get people in the community. They're like, oh, I'm up by 100 grand, and then today I lost 80 grand. It's like, okay, calm down. You shouldn't be having those ebbs and flows in trading. If you are, you're doing it wrong because you're using too much leverage and probably too much position size. So you shouldn't feel sad at the end of the day. You should be expecting to lose money, and if you win, great. Okay. I say that because our statistical, our probability of taking profit is extremely high in our community, like 90-95% lately. So, if you just follow my strategy and just don't get crazy with leverage, you're going to be fine. That's really what it boils down to. It's not for everyone, though, of course. Some people are not very patient, and that's okay. Maybe trading isn't good for you. So we want to take a look here at STD sequential. We're at a 9. So the truth is we are getting closer to our bottom. So there's a possibility of a bounce, keep in mind, but a lot of them are false positives where if it does bounce, it might be a dead cat up to the most recent resistance and pulls back down. There's a lot of different case scenarios you can kind of think about, but that's generally what we're looking at there. So I would just be cautious and careful taking a long position right now. We don't know if Bitcoin's bottomed out yet. So taking a look at the hourly, this is just going to confirm bearish sentiment once more. We are below the cloud, was obviously lagging spans free and clear. So we got about 24 hours before you want to consider even closing your short position if you have one. Lagging span, conversion lines below the baseline, and then of course the actual cloud itself consolidating right there at that 0.386 level, or sorry, 0.382 at about 85.3 cents. So that is essentially a resistance level for us. We can presume if we close below 86.3 or just say 85 to 86 range, there's a decent chance the price will continue lower. There's a decent chance, of course, it could bounce, but again, you're flipping a coin at this point. In fact, you're flipping a coin that's going to land on the wrong side multiple times. In other words, the statistical probability of the price going up from here is very low compared to it going down. I'm not saying to open a short. I think it's a terrible consideration just to short the bottom because we don't know the price could recover. So to me, I'd much rather wait for confirmation. And what confirmation looks like is the price traveling sideways and essentially closing above the cloud. That to me is the initial confirmation I try to look for because that's one of the more important, impactful indicators. We're also going to be looking for, maybe the money flow index to be below the RSI and both of them closer to about 30. Okay, that's on the 4 hour, and then of course daily maintaining above the 50-day SMA. A lot of little checklists and things that I look for. You got to keep in mind I analyze 30 to 40 coins a day on average, and I might find one or two good opportunities. We've already taken a swing trade with one of them, and I'm waiting for confirmation on the other. There's no reason to overtrade, again, if you are in a situation like this right now. In other words, just relax. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. Pump the brakes. There's going to be more trades soon. Okay? All right, folks. I hope that made sense and I described that correctly. Very last thing, too. If you're not part of Bitunix, what are you doing? Phenomenal exchange. No KYC, no VPN for our US and Canadian members. Love this exchange. Greatly, deeply appreciate them. Thank you for providing a good opportunity to our members. Also, significant rewards if you use the link to register down below. Okay, we have trading competitions coming up. There's one in January, as a matter of fact, January 8th. That's a global competition, and then there's going to be a community specific in February. Those are the more exciting ones because we can kind of track our progress. Kind of fun. Anyways, I look forward to working with you. If you haven't already, jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, or Discord. Get to know us better. Phenomenal community. All that's free. Link down below. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.